welcome to my final week 4 of the PhD vlog. I have a kind of idea of what I'm going to talk about today, but it might diverge. What have I learnt from being a scientific PhD student? I think I've learnt to have a little bit of a thicker skin. I know now a lot more that things don't work out. They don't work out the way you want them to. It's you can plan an experiment and plan it really well, and it might not work, and it's disappointing. It's really disappointing, especially if you really thought it would work. And a lot of little things go wrong, like reagents don't work. You have to order new things. It takes weeks for something to come in. It's not in supply right now. Like, just these stupid logistical things that it can be really frustrating that's what's holding you back sometimes. But so I need to still work on not getting bogged down by these things and not getting so frustrated when something doesn't work out, because it just happens, and that's that. As well, especially in the Netherlands, I feel, you'll be confronted or told very directly when something is not what someone else thinks will work. So the Dutch people that I've worked with can be very direct, it's a directness of the Dutch, it's a thing here. They will tell you exactly what they think of your work. So if you're giving a presentation to the department and someone thinks that one of the steps you're doing is not right, or that they would do it differently, they'll tell you, and you have to really know what you're doing. You have to know why you're doing a certain thing, and that's not what they suggest as well. So you have to be able to stand your own ground, or know when they're right. And yeah, getting that balance, it can be quite intimidating at first when you're kind of faced with someone that disagrees with you, because I know that I have trouble sometimes being eloquent, being able to state why I think something, and I know it in my head, but to be able to portray that to someone else is really difficult for me sometimes. So I think to be here, you really need to you have to know what you're talking about, which I'm working on. I know that in all research there's general ups and downs for things not working and stuff. So I am getting better at figuring that out, but I wish I'd known a little more about that before I started my PhD, because I was really optimistic when I started, and I kind of thought like, oh yeah, my project's gonna be perfect, this is gonna work straight away, this is all gonna fall into place. And it's now been a year and a half almost, and I'm not there yet with getting full results, so it can be really frustrating, so you should know that. Living abroad in general, I've found to be quite nice. I'm really lucky that I had good flatmates and I had a nice place to stay straight away when I got here. I feel at home here because I have the friends that I've made through the lab, as well as the friends that I've made through my flatmates. And I think I'm just going to keep feeling more at home here, because there's nothing that's like putting me off. I've got my cats, I've got kind of life set up here, which is I think quite positive. There are a few international people that they know that being here is a stepping stone, and that they have a specific place that they want to be after, either that they go home, or that they know that they want to move to this specific other country and do research there, or things like that, where I found that I feel quite at home here, and I would be happy to stay in the Netherlands. And there are a lot of opportunities here for research, either in universities and academic research, or as well as that in spin-off companies or industry. So because there are so many opportunities, and so many more, I feel, than in the UK for me, I think I feel very comfortable being here. It's really great. One downside is, you're away from your family. I've always lived in the UK before this. The furthest away from home I lived was London, so it's actually quicker getting home from here than it was getting home from London, and cheaper, because the trains from London to where I'm from in Scotland were like 8 hours long and had, or in fact, like 12 hours it took to get home. And they were like £200, where like a flight from here is €440 or something return, which is really great, and it's quick and easy. So I do miss home, and it does feel like I'm far away sometimes, but with Skype and everything now, it's so much easier than it's probably ever been to live abroad and to still have the same contact with your family. I think that being an EU citizen really helps with studying here, like visa wise, work wise. Like I get all the same benefits as a Dutch citizen because I'm from the EU, where like some people like in my group from Indonesia or India have to really apply for the work permits, apply for everything. So it was really nice doing this PhD vlog. I hope that I haven't bored you too much and that you know more about living in the Netherlands now and doing a scientific PhD here. I think it's a really good place to work, and there are a lot of opportunities available in new PhD places all the time, and the research industry moves so fast that there will be new opportunities all the time. So again, if you want to leave a comment and ask any specific questions, I'll try and get back to you. And I know that I'm doing a PhD follow-up video in a few months, so look out for that, and good luck with your applications and your decisions with what you want to do. If this is influencing it in any way, then that's great. Good luck. Bye.